गाइस आज एक बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक के बारे में बात करूंगा डोनाल्ड ट्रंप द ओनली होप फॉर अमेरिका ठीक है सो नाउ पीपल डू नॉट नो आई विल स्टार्ट बाय few things many people think Kamala Harris Joe Biden they are from Democratic Party they are democratic that if a person keeps a name Democrat that does not mean he believes in democracy okay it's very clear let me tell you there is there is a country called as Democratic Republic of Korea. Do you know? That's basically the other name for North Korea. So they call themselves as Democratic Republic of Korea. Just by calling themselves Democratic Republic, they don't become democratic. It's run by a dictator, right? Kim Jong Un or something, right? So basically, just by the name, you cannot determine whether they believe in democracy or not. So this is first thing you should know. You just write it down somewhere. Just by name does not name by keeping a name as Democrat that doesn't mean they believe in democracy, right? So that's where Joe Biden etc. come into picture. They basically many people say in the last elections Trump made made the Capitol Hill attack and all those things. Well, do you know the elections are rigged? This clearly shows he has won by a landslide victory. So in last elections also he was winning actually. The mail-in ballots, when they started to come in, that's when he started to lose the key states. Otherwise, it was all going well in his favor, right? And how did the mail-in ballots come in, right? So those mail-in ballots were all, there are a lot of fake mail-in ballots. Yeah, it's possible. You should do this more, you should do more research and you'll find out that many of the, let's say the person is dead or he lives somewhere else and doesn't live in America, or he is for some reason not come here to vote, then their mail-in ballots could be captured and they could be filled on their behalf. Those could be filled on their behalf and those could be posted as a mail-in ballot and that would count as a vote. Just go. And that's how they won. A lot of in many of the places 2,000-3,000 mail-in fake ballots were found. Fake means like this kind of ballots. It was not fake, it was real ballots, but basically filled by someone else. Those were found. A person was posting it in bulk. They were caught and they were basically they were apprehended and then they were punished also. But that's just one person. What about the rest of the people? So the point is, guys, Democrats in America basically took the entire law for a ride. They rigged the elections and it's possible that there is so many other wrong things that we don't all know. Now that Trump is back, you would see the real change that we all want, that America needs right now. Let me talk a few other points. Do you know this Democrats? So the party is called as Democrat, Democratic Party, and that doesn't mean they believe in democracy. And the party, party leaders are called as Democrats, right? So Democrats, they raise the taxes of the middle class in America, like you and me, and basically give free money to welfare. They give free money to so-called homeless people. Homeless people are many of those homeless people are drug peddlers. They gave them hotels worth $250 a night. Yes. With which money? The money that they took from us. In California, the taxes are upwards of 55% for the highest tax bracket. They are more than 60% actually. Think about this. Is it even fair? They're taking money from us and giving it to homeless for free. Why don't they just have some kind of homeless shelters and all? Why are they giving them $250 a night hotel? What is this what is this planning? So this is what is happening. Democrats do not believe in law, in enforcing law. They basically embolden the criminals in California. You can go Google it. In San Francisco, Democrats passed a law. So California is Democratic, right? Democrat, territory, right? So in California, they passed a law that anybody who steals $950 worth of goods, right, he can just go scot-free. If the shopkeeper calls on him, if the shopkeeper calls the police on him, police doesn't have to take any action. Police will not take any action because it will not be considered. It will be they decrease the grading of this thing, and police doesn't come for that. So basically, you cannot do anything. There was an incident where a Sikh Punjabi guy, he apprehended a thief and hit him with there was a viral video of this thing. You know that Sikh Punjabi guy was punished. He was basically put in prison. Yeah, so if you apprehend a thief who's stealing less than $950 worth of goods, you can request probably, but you cannot do anything about it. Anything, and you cannot manhandle him. So that was a law they enacted. And because of that, criminals used to go from one shop to another and steal less than $950 worth of goods and just not worry about anything. Do you know this? This is what happened in California, a Democrat territory. So all the legitimate shopkeepers, small business owners, all the legitimate people were basically getting hurt, and all these criminals were basically getting emboldened. Yeah, they were basically given a free ticket to pilferage and stealing and to theft. Yes, this is what Democrat values are. In this country, the Democratic Party, this is what they do. This is what they do. Yes, everybody knows this. All the urban areas where you can notice, you should go notice, you should go find out where did Democrats got their votes from urban areas. All those urban areas are basically criminal areas as well. You should go check the territory. You go look at the graph of the map of the entire USA and look at wherever it is blue. You will also notice that the crime activity will be the highest there. Yes, only criminals vote for them. Yes, criminals vote for them. Criminals vote for Democrats. Yes. It is really that simple because they pass laws to please them. Yes. Did you guys know this? Nobody's telling you all this. I don't know why nobody's telling these things in a clear, concise manner. The Democrats, wherever Democrats are ruling, those become the hub of criminal activity. You can go check out all the stats. It's not something that you need me for. You can go Google it, ask ChatGPT. In LA, it's a hub, it's a crime hub. That just as the LA ballots open, California goes to Democrats right away. 54 electoral votes towards presidency, right? Towards the president's election. Yeah. Nobody's talking about these things. I talk about taxes. I talk about criminality. They also open borders for the illegals. See, many people elsewhere in the world, they don't care, but actually you should. Because let's say there is an educated person living in India or in Pakistan, his chances of making it to, if you don't want to come to America, perfect. That's what I always advocate in my videos. But if you want to come, for the people who want to come to America, hey, there are 10,000 illegal immigrants who are let inside American borders by Joe Biden government per day. 3 lakh people in a year, 365,000 people. No, 3.6 million people, 36 lakh people were let in by Joe Biden every year. Is this fair to your kids if you want to come to America? You're an educated person, right? You're an educated person. Do you believe in illegals? Opening borders for the illegals. So Trump is only talking about that. Many people are saying, oh, he's a dictator. How is he a dictator? Person who openly talks about open borders and closing the open borders. How is he an illegal? How is he a dictator? What is he saying that makes you feel that he's a dictator? Trump is not a dictator. He's actually the problem solver. How is this a solution to any of the problems? Then why do we have illegal immigration? Then why do we have H1 rules? Then why do we have H1 visa? Why do we have this EB1 visa, EB2 visa, EB3 visa? Why do we have all these things? Why do we have all this stupid system which basically is so, it's so against the educated people. These illegal people, they come here. They call them, they have a great name for them. They call them dreamers. Why do they call them dreamers? What dreams are they fulfilling? Of Americans? Or of us? Or of educated people around the world? So basically, any educated person in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh should know that, his chance of coming to America decreased drastically because of the Democrats. Democrats do not like those policies wherein educated people come into America. Because if they come into America, they won't vote for them. Like I don't vote for them. Right? They believe in bringing illegal people here because they know that they are not educated and they will vote for them. They can get them started into criminal activity, they can get them started into homelessness, they can get them started into poverty, and that's what Democrat owned territories have. Always. Do you know that? Nobody knows these things. It's interesting. Democrats, they endorse, they're against nationalism. Yes, they're against nationalism. They don't believe in the concept of America. They don't believe. Then why are you fighting for the elections? Fighting in the elections? What do you want? So all these stupid new things that are coming, which are against all the developing countries, because their good talent doesn't make their way into America, which are against any educated person anywhere in the world, because educated people come to America, they create jobs. Some of those jobs go to India and Pakistan, and that's how those countries flourish. That is one of the factors by which they flourish, right? All those things is what Democrats don't believe in. Democrats believe in dividing the people. Yes, many people say, oh, Trump is doing something against this community, that community. No, he's only in favor of legal people, good people. If someone is a criminal, he's going after him. So isn't it good for, let's say someone confused me with a criminal. Okay, he doesn't know, what I stand for, so he confused me with a criminal. But Trump says, no, there's a line here. This guy is a criminal and Gaurav is not. You need to understand that. You need to understand this thing. Trump is simply enforcing very basic laws. He stands for those upholding the basic laws that theft should be punished, crime should be punished, murder should be punished, anybody who's involved in terror activities should be punished, and all other people who don't do all these things should not be punished. This is what Trump believes in. His agenda is really simple. Biden, Democrats, Kamala Harris, whatever her name is, they want to confuse all these things. They want to make a mixture of all these things. Oh, you're against, that means you're against LGBT. Oh, means that means you're against this. No, Trump is not against anybody. He's not against anybody. He's not against anybody who is legal here, who's legally working here, who's working here and contributing to the middle class. When he speaks against illegal immigrants, people immediately start to talk about legal immigrants and their rights and all this. Kamala never talks about illegal immigrant rights because she knows that the educated people are listening to her on the TV. So she would not talk about her actual agenda. Trump is openly talking about all these things. Other thing is, people think, who Trump, Trump is basically, he's loudmouth and all this stuff. Trust me, the kind of filth this country has been put into, the kind of filth. Obama came here, what did he do for anybody? Forget for anybody. Did he do anything for blacks? I remember when he was elected, a lot of blacks coming on the streets and saying such great things they were expecting from him. Has their fate changed? In 8 years, he was here for 8 years. He could do anything he wanted. He could ensure that all the black kids get free college education. I would do that. I'm pretty sure Trump may also do that. Trust me, Trump is the kind of guy who may do that. But Biden doesn't want them to get education. He wants to make them criminal. He wants to make all these people homeless. Not just, I'm not talking about any specific community, but everybody. They want to make all these people criminal. They want to make all this. They want them to stay poor, stay uneducated, so that they keep voting for Democrats, Joe Biden and Kamala and Democratic Party. This is what the agenda is. It's really that simple. It's really that simple to understand. I don't know what is the confusion here. Anyway, this time America has woken up. They have voted for the righteousness. Right? So yeah, talking about Trump being loud. No, he's not loud. We need a person who speaks the truth unabashedly, without thinking. Yes, we need a person who talks about these issues. Who talks about, because these are little taboo issues in America. Open borders. Oh, kids got separated from their parents. Yeah, these Democrats are very good in basically emotionally fooling you. They make an emotional fool out of you. Yeah, they befool you. Why wouldn't they? That's what they're good at. They are good at. Out of hundreds of thousands of illegal immigrants that they let in, they would start showing pictures of that person in which one kid is, crying, and mother is mother has been, father has been doing illegal activity. Isn't If the word is illegal immigrant, aren't we all scared of doing illegal activities? Then why are they allowed to do illegal activities, and why Democrats support them? And if a person is a father is a murderer, whether it's a black or a Latino or a white, or it doesn't matter, don't their kids suffer? Don't their kids suffer? They do suffer, right? How is it different from this illegal person who's trying to enter America in an illegal manner? I don't understand. I don't want to get into too much argument here. It gets like I don't want to get into the nitty gritty. But here's the point, right? We need a loud person. We need a person who speaks the truth. We need a person who speaks. We don't want all this, you stupidity, literally utter stupidity. In San Francisco, they allowed $950 worth of theft. I can't believe this. In San Francisco, all the small business owners are suffering. You know that. Anyway, enough is enough. We have a righteous person as the president of America now, and you guys will see a positive change in America. You'll see all the good things happening around you. You will see progress. You will see tax cuts. You will see homeless people will be getting jobs and working rather than welfare people will be working. You will see that. And I wish California become Republican again. Anyway, all those things apart, but here's the thing: we have the right man in place now. Let's hope for the very best, guys. Thank you very much for your time.